Okay, divas, let's get one thing straight, okay? Your dream self, your dream woman, she is living inside of you. She is here right now with us in the room. She is just waiting for you to unlock her, name her, and pull her the heck out of you. Think of your alter ego as the most magnetic version of yourself. The one who walks into a room so confidently, everyone's heads turn, everyone's like, who is that girl? And she owns it. The version of you who takes your fear, okay, and she turns it into fuel because she is brave enough to show up as her best self. She is brave enough to do the things she has to do to become the best version of her. I have good news for you, girl. Today, we are going to build her. We're going to build your dream woman. I'm going to teach you how to build and create an alter ego and use it to harness your power to transform your life. Guess who's back? Back again. Your self-improvement diva is back. Oh yeah, tell your friends what's up, girls. My name is Madison Haynes, your self-improvement glow-up fairy godmother and diva. And my mission in life, the reason why I breathe and wake up in the morning, is to transform you into your hottest, your healthiest, your happiest self. If you're like, girl, sign me the F up, you already know what the F to do, okay? So that being said, we're gonna skip right over that boring intro because you don't really give a crap about it. You know what you do care about? You care about becoming your best self. That's why today we are talking about alter egos. And you know the drill. Before we get started, comment one thing on this episode that you want to claim, that you want to work on for the week. We're going to hype each other up and I am going to help you manifest it, help it make it come true. Bippity boppity boo. Okay, onward. Chapter number 1, what the heck is an alter ego? Girlie, let me let you in on a little secret, okay? Every powerful woman behind all of the most successful celebrities, most successful athletes, lies an alter ego that they've created. That energy, the energy that we continue to pin on our Pinterest board saying, we want to become this, I want to become my dream woman, okay? That is not a stylist, that is not just money, maybe has a little bit to do with money, okay? Well, regardless, it lies in the power of harnessing an alter ego and using that to transform yourself from everyday woman into this version of you that you can't get out of your head, that version of you that you are just craving to become. This is a version of you that you can slip into when the world demands something from you that you don't just feel ready for. An alter ego is simply just your secret identity. And girl, let's get so real, okay? It is not fake, it is not pretending, it's not weird, it's a tool. It is a strategy that you can use to detach from your ego and your current sense of self that allows you to step up and become the person that you were always meant to be, because all of that confidence, all of that power lies within you already. You are the one preventing yourself from stepping up to the plate and taking action on your goals and showing up with confidence and doing the things you need to do to be able to get the life that you want, okay? You're not ready for that. That's okay. Most of us are not, which is why having an alter ego that you can go and step into allows you to disconnect your current sense of self where you feel a little insecure, you feel like you can't do it, and instead step into this beautiful version of yourself that just flourishes, who's confident, who shows up for you without fear. If you are new to Get Up and Glow, we like to do something we call It Girl Action Steps. So for each chapter, I'm not going to only just give you motivation and strategies to become your happiest, hottest, healthiest self, but I like to give something I call It Girl Action Steps or Diva Action Steps. So these are things you can do and write them down in your notes as you listen to me, okay? And apply them as soon as we're finished with this video. Do it for 7 days, 30 days, and 90 days. You'll completely transform your life. So your first It Girl Action Step for cultivating the perfect alter ego is to figure out who the heck your alter ego is, okay? So what I recommend you do is, you know when you go and watch all your favorite movies and there's that character where you just look at her and you're like, oh my God, I am so inspired. I'm so inspired. Pull all of those characteristics of the women that you are so inspired by. It could be celebrities, it could be people in books, whatever, okay? Write down those qualities. Now think about this. If I could wave my self-improvement fairy godmother magic wand and say, "Bippity boppity boo, you are the best version of yourself," what would you ask me for? What would you sit down and say, Madison, I want to be this. Madison, I want to dress like this. Madison, I want to be doing this. What would you ask me? What would you wish for? Write that ish down, okay? How would you carry yourself? How do you dress? How do you show up every day? What is your morning routine? Cultivate her. Build your dream person. View this as like customizing your character. Now I want you to go and look back at everything you wrote down, and congratulations, you now have a vision, and I'm going to show you how to take that vision and put it into action in a few chapters from now, so stay tuned. Chapter number 2, why should you even use an alter ego? Why is it even important? Is it so lame? Is it actually gonna change my life? Tell me more. Let's be so honest, okay? Your current ego, she's a little needy, okay? She kind of destroys your life. And if I could curse on here, you know what I would be saying about her, okay? We don't like your current ego. Why? Because your current ego likes to keep you stuck. She likes to be a little too comfortable. She likes to remind you about what you said back 10 years ago and make you feel bad about it, right? She makes you insecure. She makes you second guess yourself. She does not serve you. Yes, she is protective, sure, but she is blocking your glow up. You know it, I know it, let's solve it. Here's the truth, okay? Your ego's job is to keep you safe, but safe is so boring. Safe is average. Safe is not going to get you to where you want to go in life. And safe is sure as heck definitely not why you clicked on this. Your ego hates change because it interprets change as danger. And that is exactly why every time you try to make a change, you try to level up, your brain throws that whole, why do you even think you're good enough? Do you really think you deserve to be in this room? And just makes you second guess every life choice you make and makes you feel inferior and gives you horrible imposter syndrome, which we hate. We don't like her. Because imposter syndrome, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, they don't deserve a seat at our table, okay? They can't sit with us. But girly, good news for you is you are the Regina George of your own life, and the actual good news for you is you are actually a kind person, so you're gonna get even farther. Now you know I like to talk all things girly, I like to have fun here, but I also want to teach you valuable information, which is why I want to talk about the psychology behind the alter ego and how it's genuinely going to change your life. Let's talk about the power of personas. Psychologists have studied something called self-distancing, which is essentially when you act like you're somebody else, and when you do so, you somehow become less stressed. It reduces fear, it reduces self-doubt. They even found that when kids pretended to be superheroes, like Batman for instance, they actually performed better. And adults can use the same trick, okay? So you step into this new persona, you step into your alter ego, which is what it is, it's a persona. You act different, you show up different, that fear suddenly becomes less intense. Girl, do not sleep on this, okay? Embodiment truly works. Studies on enclothed cognition show that we actually perform better, we act different when we wear things like a lab coat, like a blazer, even red lipstick. It somehow seems to shift our confidence, thus shifting our behavior. Some people are just born with undeniable confidence, okay? But the majority of us, I really do believe that confidence is just not born, it is built. It is something we have to work on. Neuroscience proves that repetition literally rewires your brain. So when you constantly embody this alter ego, you act like her, you think like her, you will become her over time. Because your brain is going to begin to adopt those traits as just who you are, your personality, which means over time you will not need to slip into this alter ego because your alter ego would have served its purpose to build you up into your dream woman, the most confident version of yourself. Girl, it is time to take that inner critic within you and squash her. Oh, you feel you're so cringe, or you want your dream life, but to do that you have to do things that are cringy and people are gonna make fun of you because you're so awkward and weird, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Congratulations, babe. Your ego is protecting you from growth. Your ego is standing in the way of you getting what you want. Because yes, at the end of the day, anyone who does anything different is perceived to be cringe. What I am doing right now is perceived to be cringe. You are cringy until you are successful at it. But guess what? Every single celebrity that you love, your favorite artist, your favorite actor, your favorite actress, they all were once cringy losers. They truly were. But then they kept working on their craft. They weren't afraid to be made fun of. They weren't afraid to be perceived as cringe. And guess what? Look at where they are now. You cannot get anywhere in life if you are so afraid of being cringe or being talked about that you just stay in the same place and do things that you're not going to be made fun of, and I'm going to fit in with everyone, I'm going to try to be so cool and just do the nah. Do what you want, do what you're passionate about, do whatever you need to do to get you to the place you want to go, okay? Because that is cool, that is amazing. So next time this inner critic pops up and you're doing anything, you have to give a presentation, whatever you're going to do, and you say, oh, that was so embarrassing, or oh, I can't do that, that's so cringy, I want you to go and slip into your alter ego and ask yourself, what would my alter ego do? Would my alter ego wear this outfit and rock it with confidence? Would my alter ego start a YouTube channel? Would my alter ego go back to school even though I'm 30 because I want to go and invest in a different career path and be happy for the rest of my life opposed to sitting in a job that I hate? Whatever it is to you, what would your alter ego do? Then move, speak, and act like her immediately. Do not overthink it, channel the energy, and act. Do not spend your entire life letting your ego control your life because it will quite literally suck all of the enjoyment out of it. Chapter number 3, what is an example of an alter ego? Okay, you want proof that this whole alter ego thing works. Okay, let's talk icons. Because girly, the blueprint to an alter ego and the proof that it genuinely works are in tons of celebrity examples. You know Beyoncé? Beyoncé, she had an alter ego. She talks about this often, and she called her Sasha Fierce. So when she was first starting out and she needed to go on stage and have this stage presence, she stepped into Sasha Fierce, the alter ego. Because if she went up on stage when she was first starting out and she did not have confidence and she was insecure and she didn't embody like, I know I'm a star, so you should think I'm a star type of energy, she wouldn't have got anywhere. Because I am so sorry, you could be the most talented person in the entire world, but if you don't have the confidence to show up for yourself, to speak up for yourself, to advocate for yourself, you will get nowhere. Now let's talk about identity shaping. We've talked a lot in the past about this, and the study that was like, if you are trying to quit smoking, for instance, or any bad habit, and you say and identify as, I am someone who's trying to quit smoking, but I am a smoker, versus I am no longer a smoker, I don't smoke. The people who go and say I don't smoke, even though they're just trying to quit, will have a way higher chance of actually quitting smoking than those who say, oh, I'm trying to quit, because it's your identity. It's the view in your head of who you are. Because your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what you are acting. And the more you embody this alter ego, the faster that those qualities become a part of your everyday reality. Because often stepping into your alter ego is going to disrupt a bad habit. For instance, you feel like crap, you're judging yourself. Then you go and say, what would the best version of me do? What would my alter ego do? That is pattern disruption, okay? And eventually you won't need that pattern disruption. Your brain will just go from, oh, something embarrassing happened, I'm okay with it, move on with my day. Opposed to what you do now, something embarrassing happened, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed, oh my gosh, what are people gonna think about me? Oh my gosh, I'm such a loser, I hate myself. Because when you repetitively stop that behavioral pattern and say, no, I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole all the way to hating myself, I'm going to stop it right here and say, you know what, it is what it is, it's no big deal, and will continue to move throughout my day with confidence. The more you do that, the faster that it will just become what you do next time you're embarrassed, and you won't even think about it, and one day you'll wake up genuinely as a confident version of you, the best version of you, and you won't even need your alter ego anymore, and you're gonna be thanking yourself for watching this video and doing all of the It Girl action steps that we are about to lay out for you. Chapter number 4, how you are actually going to create and start using your alter ego to completely transform your entire life. Here is your blueprint to creating an alter ego. Step 1, decide why. Why do you need an alter ego? Reflect on this. Which part of your life do you feel like you are lacking the most, where you need that extra bit of boost? Is it in your career or school? Is it at home? Is it in your relationship? Is it just overall? What are your insecurities? What are the things that you know you're holding yourself back on? Reflect to grow. Step number 2, pick the qualities of your alter ego. Is she magnetic? Is she so stylish? Is she bold? Is she funny? Is she outgoing? Whatever. And then step 3, create her image, okay? Does she have a signature style? Is she a mysterious femme fatale? Or is she a bubbly woman? Or a super chic put together corporate weapon? And then step 4, build her origin story. Did she rise from heartbreak or from ambition? Did she work hard and hustle and got the dream life? Like, how did your alter ego become your alter ego? Then number 5, name her based on something that motivates you. Because once you give her a name, girly, she is real. She becomes you. Then step 6, I want you to take an artifact, okay? Something that is easy to keep on you at all times. Maybe it is a claw clip, maybe it is a ring, a lipstick shade, a perfume, whatever, okay? Something that you can add to every single outfit. Then go and say, when I am wearing this item, I am embodying my alter ego. So when you go and say, okay, I'm so nervous, I need the extra confidence boost, bam, you pull that artifact out, you wear it, now you are her until you take that thing off. And you already know your It Girl action step. I want you to create your alter ego profile and do all the 6 steps that I just talked about. Chapter number 5, how to summon your alter ego when you need her the most. Because let's be real, you can build this girl, you can build this persona that you'll be using, but can you actually show up as her when you need her the most? How are you gonna actually pull her out and start acting like her and change that behavior? This is the hard part. This is the part no one talks about, but the part that is the most important. Because here's the thing, you don't just need her when life is easy. You need her the most when life gets messy. And when life gets messy, it is really hard to pull yourself out of these self-limiting beliefs. I want you to think of your alter ego like a switch, okay? When fear and self-doubt show up, she shows up louder. Nervous, you're doubting yourself, you're at the gym, okay? Whenever you need a little bit of extra oomph, okay, she is going to step up to the table and come to play, girl. So how are you going to do this, okay? I want you to anchor yourself. put on that artifact that we just spoke about, then instantly, once this artifact is on you, I want you to stand taller. I want you to instantly flip that switch, even though you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like crap. Oh my gosh, I can't do it. Just own it, okay? Show up as like the cameras are on, you are an actress, it is showtime, baby. You're getting paid $10 million for this role. You've got one take, you better show the F up as her. And as you're doing this, I want you to say her name. I am X. And there you go. You now summoned your alter ego, okay? So when you can't be brave for yourself, she can be brave for you. And one day you will wake up and not need her and just realize you were already everything that you ever needed to be. You just needed this alter ego to be able to show you what you truly are capable of. So your It Girl action step for this chapter is next time you need to pull out your alter ego, do it. Do the steps I just talked about on how to summon her. Next time you feel doubt, you feel anxious, you feel whatever, okay, pause and activate your alter ego with your chosen artifact. With that being said, I know it can be so hard to be on your self-improvement journey alone. Okay, I did it alone. It sucked. So I wanted to make sure that anyone who is struggling to find a community of women who are also working on themselves, who also want to glow up, has a community for them, which is why I have started a Patreon. In my Patreon, I have 2 tiers. In my VIP Glow Babes tier, you get access to 2 bonus podcast episodes every single month. They're audio only, but you get to ask me any requests, anything that you struggle with, anything that you want to know about me, and I take every single one of your requests and use it to build a podcast episode dedicated to it. View it as your own personal self-improvement coach for literally $2.99 a month. You also get access to an exclusive group chat where I give you your weekly goal. We can chat, we can share our goals for the month, we can share the struggles that we're having, etc. Now, if you want to go one step further, I created an elite tier called the Diva Directives. You get everything we just talked about in the Glow Babe tier, plus a short form Monday vlog style video from me giving you motivation to be able to show up as your best self this week. AKA you get to see the behind the scenes of my life, you get to see me in the apartment, whatever it may be when I film that video. It's just like the real deal, unfiltered. You also get access to the exclusive Diva Directives group chat, one where I make sure to put a lot of time and effort into responding to every single one of you. You get priority in your podcast requests, and you get it all for just $4.99 a month, girl. If you want to join our exclusive Glow Up Society, all you have to do is hit the Patreon link in my bio. You can join the Glow Babes tier or the Diva Directive, whatever tier you want, and then pop your questions or topic requests in the chat and watch them come to life on the next bonus podcast episode exclusive to you. Join now, and I promise you, I am going to help you glow up even further than you even realized was possible, girl. Because your best self is inside of you and she is waiting to be unleashed, and my mission in life is to help you pull her out. And for my girlies who I know wish they could join but they are unable to, do not worry. There is a spot in Patreon for you, because I will always have a spot for you. Anyone who watches my content, anyone who engages with my content, I appreciate you guys so much. So I needed to make sure that you had a space, because you will always have a seat at my table. So I created a free group chat in Patreon where you have access to a group where, again, I will respond once in a while and you guys can talk together and hype each other up with your goals. Now, divas, listen, your alter ego is not fake. It is about meeting the version of yourself that you've always been, but never had the guts to fully unleash. She's already inside of you and you are about to pull her out, and she's gonna walk into the room, heels clacking, looking like a 10 out of 10, being the confident baddie that she is, that you are. So here's the deal, okay? All you gotta do is stop waiting. You gotta create her, you gotta name her, you gotta show the F up as her. And then congratulations, girl, you will become her. Because your dream self isn't out there, okay? She's not another person. She is you. You in your highest, happiest form. And trust me, when you show up as your alter ego long enough, you won't call her your alter ego anymore. You will just call her you. I care about you guys so much, truly from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for every single one of you who comment, who support me, especially when it's on brand deal content. You guys have no idea how much that truly helps me grow. I don't do this full time. I would love to, it would be my dream, but I do have a full-time job. But I am dedicated to showing up for you guys and giving you the most value, the most heart, the most passion in every single piece of content I consume, whether that's on my Instagram, whether that's on my TikTok, or of course my YouTube and podcast. So I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, I care about you, I love you guys, and have the best week ever. And now you have all of the It Girl action steps that you need to create the perfect alter ego, to transform your confidence and your mindset. All that's left to do is get up and glow.